watched was clips from my version of Avengers Endgame, fully animated. I would be especially grateful if you guys could check out my version of Avengers Endgame in the description below. It's how I think it should have been. It's more closer, more accurate to the comics. If you could just check that out, I'd love you long time. Thank you.
Here she comes to wreck the day!
What's going on YouTube? 088 here, I'm with my fiance Carla, and we are on episode 4 of House of the Dragon, season 1. King of the Narrow Sea. Looks like Damon's had a little bit of a haircut. Let's see.
Has he, or is it just slicked back in it? Oh no, he's had a haircut.
Yeah. Let's see how people treat him now that he's been a badass and beat loads of arrows and cut some guy in half, some disabled dude.
I heard that the actress change doesn't happen until episode 6.
Oh.
So we got this episode and 2 more episodes before the actresses change.
So we've only
actresses and actors.
So does it happen in 6 or does it happen after 6? It happens in 6. Do we still see the other actors in 6?
I don't know, I'm not the writers.
Well, they might have said in the article you saw.
Oh no, I just saw. I didn't read the whole thing because I didn't want to get spoiled.
Okay.
So I just saw the thumbnail and it was like episode 6 is when we'll see a character actress change. So we got 2 more episodes of this actress. Yeah.
If it don't change till 7, or if they change on 6.
I think it's on 6 actually. So I think we've got this episode and the next one.
Yeah.
And then you don't know, it might be half of the episode.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Apparently there's a really horrible sex scene in this episode.
Really horrible.
Sex scene.
Sex scene.
Yeah. Whatever that means.
It's going to be with someone underage, isn't it?
Oh, God.
15 years of uncertainty and doubt. He's the future of the realm.
Future of the realm.
You will not be.
Can you explain something to me?
What's that?
They've confirmed that that mask that he was wearing is the Sons of Harpy's mask. Why is his all beaten up and all like it should be the other way around? Surely.
Those masks that they wore in the original series, even though it's the future, was like copies, like just replicating his one. They're not wearing his actual one. But you think he would, in terms of like timeline, you think he would be wearing a new one, and then in the new series? He's probably, to him, I'm guessing, I don't know much about this, it's the first time I'm really hearing about this for Sons of Harpy, but if I had to guess, I'm gonna say that his mask is just a mask that doesn't really mean much to him, he just wears it to hide his face or something.
Okay.
And maybe something he does or something about his history or his future or his family or whatever makes them look at him like some kind of hero, so they replicate his mask and copy it. Kind of like, you know, the Guy Fawkes mask or something, you know? Like,
okay.
I imagine it's something.
So they made like a prettier version of it, basically.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
But they've confirmed that that's the Sons of Harpy's mask.
Okay.
The writers, I think, they confirmed.
Because there's loads of Sons of Harpies, so.
But they all wear that same gold.
Yeah.
Gold mask.
So
right,
there would be their own ones, not his specific one, right?
I'm gonna come down the aisle to this theme tune.
I'm sure someone has already.
Yeah, I'm sure someone has.
For real.
I'm gonna miss this actress so much.
Me too.
She looks so fucking bored.
Did you think my great-grandmother is beautiful as they say?
This was half a century ago, Princess.
Yes, it was. It's unseemly for him to put himself forward as a contender for my hand.
Is that what you did?
Oh, is that what it is? These are people lining up to be her suitors.
And now a child.
To be fair, she doesn't look that much older than him.
But you know how women mature quicker. Who's this guy?
He's Baratheon, I think. I don't know why he's there.
Ours is a bond that has long endured. Since Lucas Blackwood, the grandsire of my...
His voice hasn't even broken, babe.
Blackwood's truly turned the tide on that one.
I mean, I'm not rooting for him, but let him shoot his shot. Like,
If chosen as your match, Princess, your day shall be easy under my protection.
That's probably the only son that family has.
Princess has a dragon, you dumb cunt.
Who's this guy? He's one of them pricks that see someone weak and they're like, "Oh, that's his prey.
Yeah.
Oh, his mouth starts watering. Let me just rip into him." There's always someone like that.
A bully, basically.
A bully. They just see a target. That's it. It's just natural. It just comes in like a dickhead.
Let us have the next.
Craven.
It's so funny that he's gonna kill him.
See that steel, you twat!
Send word to the...
What the fuck? Holy shit. He stood up for himself, man. He stood up for himself, man. That's mad.
Wait, are we just gonna brush over what happened?
Yeah, that's a bit wild, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe that's how things were in King's Landing back then. But the whole, like, the tourney at, not Harrenhal, the tourney that they had where they just started killing each other, and that, where they're just killing each other when they're supposed to be suiting for the princess. I don't know how true that is to the books or real medieval history. Definitely not. I don't think so.
I don't think they're fighting for the princess, only because he took the piss out of it.
Yeah, I know, but it's just the fact that it was just allowed to happen like that. That kid surely should get arrested or something afterwards, right? Unless it's, I don't know. Some people criticised it like, oh, they're just doing violence for violence sake because Game of Thrones is known to be violent. But I don't know. It's just funny. It's still funny, kind of.
When I heard the noise, I was like, oh my god, he's killed the little kid. And you turn
That's
around
what they
and
want you
it's
to
like,
think.
what?
I knew it was going to be that little twist.
I guess he did say he'd be able to protect her.
Oh.
So.
How do you think he would take it?
Do you speak of how you rejected every suit his grace put before you, or how you wrapped the end of the tour with 2 months remaining?
Oh my god, I love her coat. Imagine if you were dating someone and they had a pet dragon. You would never piss them off, would you?
Yeah. Especially if you could breathe fire and shit. Definitely not. Damon's literally like them douchebags that just, you know, drive past really fast in their Bugatti and just speed past, right?
When there's no road ahead for them to go. Yeah. There's nowhere for them to go.
It was very showing off. That's literally what that was, wasn't it?
Idiots.
Just pretend he's got a Ferrari or something. That's Damon Targaryen's one of them guys. Those douchebag uncles that never got married and just started buying Ferraris.
That's why they can afford to buy a Ferrari, because they never got married.
Exactly, for real.
If she's not careful, Dad's gonna just pick someone for her.
Mm-hmm. She's testing his patience.
His face.
Why ain't you got no man?
Literally.
So this isn't too far from the last one then, I'm guessing. Has he just come back from war, I imagine?
Well, he's had a haircut.
Yeah, because remember his hair was all fucked before when they had all mud and shit, and they probably had to cut it.
But that guy's guts all in it.
Yeah. The one who have no grayscale in his hair and that.
How do you catch grayscale in this world again?
Just got to touch him.
You just got to touch him.
I think. But he might not have been shedding, or I don't know, Targaryens might not be able to catch grayscale.
What is that going to be a crown on his head?
I guess so.
I'm not sure I like it.
Add it to the chair. But I know that there is only one true king, Your Grace.
Oh, bend the knee.
Okay, he bent the knee. There is Vanny would have fluttered.
Stepstone.
I saw a meme the other day, and it was this guy, and it said he's a perfect mix of Tywin and Littlefinger. Yeah, you saw it as well.
I said that to someone as well in the comments.
Did you send it to me?
No. I said that to someone in the comments, like on the first episode. I knew it felt like that.
Literally, Tywin Lannister crossed with Littlefinger.
Right.
Aww, they made friends.
United him, man. I feel like united him.
The realm owes you a great debt, brother.
Wait, he started the war in the first place, didn't he?
Yeah, but it was a problem, wasn't it? But the king wasn't doing nothing, and then Corlys had to go to him. It was a problem, but the king just didn't care that much. But now it's not a problem.
Well, she must have had the baby. Is she still pregnant?
I'm not sure. I don't think it'll take that long to fly back. Unless he was chilling at the Stepstones for a bit.
Perhaps Prince Daemon would care for a tour of the gallery. He hasn't yet seen the new tapestries gifted to you by Norvis and Quahor.
Would you like to see the tapestry?
He has no interest in such things.
I'd like to see them enjoy the night.
I noticed something. They managed to like get all the Targaryens' eye colours matching. They all have blue eyes, but it's not just any blue. They all have really light blue eyes.
A particular shade.
Yeah.
Do you think they're all wearing contacts?
I don't know. It's either really lucky or good
Filtering?
casting. Could be filtering. Because the king has it. I think Daemon has it, but I'm not sure. He might have darker eyes, Matt Smith, unless he's wearing contacts. And she has the same colour eyes as Daenerys, Emilia Clarke's blue eyes.
Yeah.
They're all like, because they're all supposed to have purple eyes, like in the books. They're all
That
meant
would
to
have
have.
been really cool if they
They're
did
all
that.
they're supposed to have purpley pinky eyes or whatever, but in this they all have blue eyes, and it's all the right shade. So at least they're
Maybe
consistent
it's just
with
like
that.
a coincidence.
It might be a coincidence.
Yeah, his are a darker blue, aren't they?
Yeah. Is Matt Smith's eyes blue in real life or brown?
I don't
I feel
know.
like they're dark in real life. I don't know.
Yeah, she's not pregnant anymore. She must have had the baby.
Okay, so he must have been chilling at the Stepstones for a few months.
No,
maybe.
because she was heavily pregnant in the last one.
Yeah,
wasn't
maybe a few
she?
weeks
She was like
then.
going into labour.
Yeah.
They only want my name in my Valyrian blood for their offspring.
I think it's rather romantic.
How romantic it must be to get imprisoned in a castle and me to squeeze out to heirs.
She's like,
She
that's my life.
sneaked this in her nicely. Gave her a dirty look as well. Did she say sorry?
The king went through great effort to arrange your tour.
It's not often a dad will let a girl go out on tour to meet lads.
The irony, huh?
I've missed you too.
I don't know if you'd ever be able to repair that relationship.
Se lá você bom alvo. Amazinot que pen no me vindigan toliat livzi. So, what do you want?
You've matured yourself these last 4 years, Princess.
Are they flirting?
My father seems content to sell me off to whichever lord has the biggest castle.
There are worse things to be sold for.
Does Matt Smith remind you a bit of Prince Harry?
Prince Harry?
Yeah.
I
Like
don't
the
know.
way he carries himself.
Not so much. He kind of looks like him, actually. Like you mentioned, now I was thinking of a young Prince Harry. And I think of how he is now. Then yeah.
His mannerisms remind me of Prince Harry.
Una no hadarani a Picago ni seitax.
I wonder if she doesn't want to do it.
Gleison e ohon zugose gleisa con coste de or. Viaggiai abitiosa.
Speaking facts. Sounds like a TikTok.
That's going to be on a cushion.
If House Velaryon entered into an alliance with the Free Cities, we would have to seek our own marriage pact.
Poor girl.
She's like, do I have to marry his son now?
She's sat there thinking, fuck, this is all going to fall on me. Have to get married.
Is that a boy or a girl? Or is that Aegon?
I think that's
That's the new one, isn't it? Looks like a girl.
so.
Based on how it's dressed.
Good night, Sir Kristen.
Sleep well, Princess.
Man, you just got to stand out there. It must take shifts, right, or what?
I don't know, because she's the only one who wanted to protect her, right?
So has he got to just sit out there all night and that? Fuck.
Nah, I'm sure someone comes and takes over.
She got a JD bag.
She's going to get a Sports Direct mug out in a minute.
I mean, there was a Starbucks cup in Game of Thrones. Remember that?
Anything can happen. Whose bag is that? Is that Damon's bag? Because they look like men's clothes to me.
Yeah, it's probably Damon. Playing castle games. Hide and seek.
Wait, whose room is this? This must be hers, right?
Yeah, it's her room. She didn't know about that.
Wait, you mean that's her room and she didn't know there was a secret passage or whatever it is?
I don't know. I don't know how we're supposed to take that. Why did she change into a homeless person? Or like a commoner or something? If you're going outside.
Oh, somebody left all that there for her. Left the clothes, left the map.
She's literally doing a Jasmine. You know, from Aladdin when she wanted to see what it was like for the commoners. Yeah. Is she not allowed to do this? I don't know. I guess she's
Probably not. It's probably quite dangerous for her to just...
Yeah. They'll hold her hostage and that, What is this, carnival or something?
People back then must have stank, like...
Especially the commoners. And
yeah, like that's what I'm talking about. Like, if they didn't have access to cleaning themselves and the sewers and that, I bet they were just like running through the streets, the sewers.
Damn, if that's the city, I hate to see what like the villages are where everyone's poor in the villages.
Villages might be better.
They might be. Damn,
oh my god,
man.
I'd hate to be king. Look how many people watching him have a bath. I'd be like, can I have a bit of privacy, please?
He's got cuts all over his body now. Apparently the chair killed Maga the Cruel as well, so they should probably do something about that. Not the one before him, but I think the one before Jaehaerys, which would be his granddad or something, I can't remember.
He got infected.
I don't know if he got infected, but the chair killed him. That's what they say.
He fell onto it.
Maybe he fell onto it, someone might have pushed him onto it or something. No one knows exactly what happened to Maga the Cruel, but they know it had something to do with the Iron Throne. Yeah.
Bum it might bear.
Oh my god, who's that actor?
It looks familiar, doesn't it?
It does look really familiar. Oh look, they're all mocking her.
This reminds me of when Arya watched the remake of Ned Stark's there.
Oh, a son!
Is that meant to be her?
Who will it be? The brother, the daughter, or the little princeling of 3?
I wonder how they get their info in this universe.
It'd probably be the same as people get their info now, just someone that can't keep their bloody mouth shut.
Yeah.
Someone inside the palace that can't keep their mouth shut, probably.
Yeah. That's her, isn't it?
I think that's meant to be her.
Loved by all of her people. But would she make a powerful queen? Or would she be feeble? Rhaenyra cannot. A conqueror's name.
Is that meant to be Aegon?
And a cock.
Conqueror's name.
Hey, stop! Boy! Wait, I'll find him.
That's a nice way to steal food. Shouldn't be stealing food with all the money they got.
She's just trying to live the other side, isn't she? See how the other half live.
It is proper carnival now, isn't it?
It literally is,
I think that's why Damon must have taken her out. Must be some kind of celebration or something.
It's the Hobbit.
Princess, you take care, boy. Next time you might not be so lucky.
He's alright then, isn't he?
But he stopped when he saw Damon, right? Their relationship's actually really cute. And technically, he shouldn't like her, should he? Technically.
Why shouldn't he like her?
She was named heir over him.
Yeah, he
before Aemon came along.
But I think now we're seeing that other side of Damon where he's not that much of a bitch at all. Like he's just he's a bit of a stubborn brat, but he'll just accept it if he has to accept it, you know. And just move on. But I think he just really likes her, that's all. But then he might have an ulterior motive, I don't know.
No, I think their relationship's really genuine.
It's genuine.
Yeah. I think it's a really genuine...
Pardon me, Your Grace. The King has requested your presence.
Is that his idea of foreplay?
Fuck? Did you see the background?
What? What are you on about?
Fucking Pornhub on the background there.
Oh, it's like an orgy.
Yeah. Is this the King's room?
No, it's her room, but the King wants her.
Yes.
So he's like demanding she come to his room.
Why is there an orgy in her bed on the top of an orgy mural on her bed?
That one looks like a woman with a penis.
Yeah,
Can you see?
with a dragon head.
Maybe. Oh my god, it does have the head of a dragon. Or is that just like... That is so weird. This one's got like...
Weird. I wonder if that's in the books. Did you know the books has 2 narrators? Like they were the ones that gave the information about the storyline of this, because it's like a history book. It's like you're reading a history book, and there's 2 sources. One is a maester who says the story all prim and proper, and and then one's like a
chat show host.
Yeah, it's like a dwarf, like a clown, like a jester.
Oh, okay.
And he says all this stuff, like everyone was fucking, everyone was cheating on each other.
So it would be like the news today, and then like Daily Mail.
Yeah.
Like the BBC and the Daily Mail.
Yeah, kind of. Well, not even. Well, maybe some YouTuber that's giving you the news, like Keemstar or something. It'll be like Keemstar.
Did you just compare Keemstar to the Daily Mail?
No, it'll be like Keemstar's the mushroom guy, and the BBC News is like the other Maester.
Okay.
You get it? So it's like it's kind of like that.
Okay.
So he's mushrooms giving you all the dirty deeds and all the dirty news and people who's fucking who. Some of it might be true, some of it might not be true. And people killing each other is really rough, and then Mace is giving you all the proper, like, this person was meant to be queen, this person was meant to be king.
Yeah. Like how in a newspaper you have like politics and you have like celebrity.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Celebrity gossip.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know.
Not that anyone reads newspapers anymore, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. So if that mural is in the book, it's probably be Mushroom's account. And we're watching Mushroom's account now, I think.
He's not going to take his niece, I was going to say nephew because she's dressed as a boy, his niece to like some weird sex show, is he?
Looks like he is. See, this is the story Mushroom would say in the books.
Right.
And Damon took...
Mushroom?
Yeah, that's his name.
Is that actually his name?
Yeah.
Mushroom?
Damon took... Rhaenyra into a sex show. Like stuff that's not relevant to the history.
His back looks all infected and that.
Oh. So she just has to shag whenever he says, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
She can't be like, I'm not in the mood.
She's definitely not enjoying it. Why is he taking his niece here?
Turn her on, maybe. I think he might fancy her, I don't know.
He doesn't fancy her.
I
don't think he fancies her. I just don't understand why you take your niece here. This is quite clearly a brothel, right?
Yeah. Oh, have they realised that she's the princess? They're looking at her weird, I don't know.
She just finds it funny. Okay, maybe he does fancy her.
Now, marriage is a duty. Yes, it's like something we want.
Is this the sex scene that everyone was like...
I thought it was the other one. Actually, probably will, in this day and age, it will be the other sex scene because she's not enjoying it. So it's like, it's very controversial now. Even though it's meant to be telling a story. Well, maybe it could be this one. And people forget this actress is like 22 in real life. And I think she's meant to be over 18 here. Because she was 17 in the last episode. Why you look so confused?
Because earlier on I was like, I like their relationship, and now I'm like...
It was a cute uncle-niece,
yeah,
now they're banging each other.
I was like, I thought it was just a genuine...
The thing is, I know what happens in the book, so this doesn't shock me.
Does this happen in the book?
Yeah. I don't know about this particular scene.
Did she just hit him, or did he hit her?
I think she hit him.
Damon?
I don't know why he stopped. Well, I think he pushed her hands off, and then she hit him a little bit.
Oh.
What the fuck's that kid doing? Is that Arya? It's Arya! Trying to hide.
Oh, why'd they have to ruin it? I liked that relationship. I didn't think it was like a sexual thing.
I thought like, oh, why'd they ruin it? I wanted to see what happened.
No, but I mean, like, I really liked their like niece and uncle relationship, and they had to go and ruin it by making them have sex with each other or try to have sex with each other.
Well, if you read the books.
I don't want to read the book if that happens in the book. And she didn't enjoy that one bit, did she? What's this guy doing? He's supposed to be looking after her. He doesn't even realise she's gone. Look at his face! Look at his face!
What have I been standing out here for, fam? You're taking a piss.
He's thinking, did I fall asleep? Did she walk past me or something?
I shall alert the Lord Commander.
That was clever. I don't know if he meant to do that, but that was a good way to get her to come out, innit?
I'm telling on you. Okay, quick. I'll tell you everything.
She's gonna try and have sex with him now. She's like, look, I don't want to lose my job.
Be careful, she was just kissing her uncle with that mouth.
You can't shag the princess, you're gonna get in trouble. What did Tupac say? Hoes get horny, niggas die.
Niggas need to stop giving these bitches all the attention. That's why niggas is dying now. When these hoes get horny, niggas die. Hoes get horny, niggas die. Watch. Every funeral you go to, it's a bitch that was horny the night before.
He's gonna get himself in shit.
Yeah, he's gonna get in trouble, isn't he? If the king finds out that he had sex with her, he's gonna get beheaded.
Unless she does a
Oh
Sansa.
God, she's got to take all that off before she can have sex with him.
Does she know how to do that? Unless she does a Sansa and she's like, but I love him. Even when she said that.
Yeah, about bloody Joffrey.
Yeah, I love him.
But I
We're
love
gonna have
him.
beautiful golden babies.
We're gonna get married and have beautiful golden children. I'm not sure those are the words, but I remember the scene you're talking about. It's a little bit like Daenerys and Khal Drogo, isn't it?
A little bit.
In terms of like blonde, dark hair. God, it's going to take her 20 minutes just to get his kit off.
He's got so many chances and time to just stop right now.
I know, because he's taken off his bloody...
Taking 10 hours to take off his shit. He's like, nah, I can't say no now. I bet this happened loads in medieval times. The queen sleep with the guards and shit. Secretly.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Princesses and that.
Yeah. I'm sure. The thing is, he really likes her, right? Like, that he obviously feels a connection. Is she just doing this because
she's doing this because she got rejected?
by her
Yeah.
uncle and she doesn't understand?
There's a bit in the books that I don't really... I think that's kind of a spoiler. I'm not going to say.
Yeah, don't say anything. Oh well, he's gonna. If the king, if somebody walks in on him now, the king is gonna cut his head off.
He's gonna get like flipping Griffith and.
Especially like take.
Berserk.
I presume she's a virgin, so he's taking her virginity as well.
Shit! Yeah, he's taking her virginity. That's a big thing, right? I wonder if that's why Damon didn't do it, because he didn't want to take her virginity.
I don't know what.
And now she just went and did it anyway.
Yeah, but isn't it better she does it with this guy than?
I mean, like, obviously it's her decision, but in the terms of like the whole royal way of doing things, she's supposed to do that with her husband or whatever, right? And then maybe Damon was thinking, oh, I don't want to like piss off my brother by taking.
I don't know what he was thinking.
His daughter's virginity, and before she's been married,
I don't know what he was thinking.
I don't know. And then she's
I
going
don't
to do
think
it
that
anyway.
will ever be explained to us.
Probably not. I thought Damon was walking in then or someone. If anyone's going to know, it's going to be him, isn't it?
Oh yeah, probably.
I want you at your
Apologies
post.
for the late hour, my lord. What is it? A messenger brings word from the White Worm.
Oh shit.
The White Worm. Who's that?
It's Arya. That kid looks so
That was
malnourished.
the kid that was
he was
sat outside,
sat outside,
right?
was watching. Oh, he was trying to be faithful to her.
No, I didn't get that.
I'm your protector. Lucky for you.
And her weird ass accent.
You can pay for the room on your way out.
Yeah, look, his eyes are the same blue.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like it's not like a baby blue. It's like I know exactly what you mean. Like a cloudy blue.
I'm sure Matt Smith's eyes are dark. Oh, actually, I don't know. His eyes were blue in The Crown, weren't they? Because he's playing Philip. Oh.
Yeah, no, his eyes are blue, I think. What's this guy doing?
It looks like he's going for a piss or something. He knows something already somehow.
He knows that she was at the thingy.
Oh yeah, because that little kid, yeah.
I have discomforting news. I thought it best shared discreetly before the council convenes. The sea snake.
A different kind of snake.
Has she been harmed?
She's been benched.
It is no easy thing to tell a father of his daughter's exploits. I had considered saying nothing, but...
What has she done?
Get him building it up and that.
She was carrying on with her uncle, They were engaged in behaviors unbecoming of a maiden.
What behaviors? You enter my bedchamber, accusing my daughter of something. Now speak it.
Hey, what
plainly.
fucking? Imagine, I thought I was going to say it. They didn't even do that.
Damon and Rhaenyra were seen together in the bowels of a pleasure den.
He really wants him to say it, doesn't he?
Say it, motherfucker.
Oh,
Coupling.
No.
Coupling. Just say fucking.
It's there. She
You've
can
been
hear
lied
everything
to.
she's saying. The Queen.
I only wish that were true, Your Grace.
Have this rumor monger brought before me at once, and I will take their eyes.
As
Dramatic much?
the princess, creeping through the gates from King's Landing, disguised as a page during the hour of the owl.
You're so
Hour of
sick
the
with
owl.
ambition
I love
that
the
you would
way
have
they
my daughter
describe
stalked.
things.
Awaiting your best chance to destroy her reputation.
He's actually
Oh,
clocked
so he's
onto
not
her.
mad. He's not mad that she was there. He's mad that he's like spying on her.
He's like, is this what you're trying to do to get up? And
No, that's good because
get up
that
the
means he's
list?
putting her reputation, her honor. You know, like
maybe, yeah.
she's more mad at he's more mad at him for like having her spied on.
He's
than the
wondering
fact
why
that
he's saying that.
Your designs are obvious.
Not as dumb as he looks, Sam.
Leave me. Once.
Your Grace.
He feels like the damage is done.
What do you think he's mad at? Not the fact that they were coupling,
I think he is mad about that.
but I thought Targaryen's always interbred.
Yeah, but maybe he doesn't want her to do it with him. He wants to use her as a political tool, isn't it?
Right. So it's not the fact that they were doing it as uncle and niece.
He feels like Damon
fact that-
should respect the fact that I'm trying to get this girl married to someone
Yeah.
for like not business, but for like politics or whatever. And they did respect that fact. It's just that you didn't see that bit, you know, which is a shame. So now Damon's going to get the blame for something he didn't actually do, and Kristen Cole's actually done, but no one's going to know about it.
Yeah, but I don't want Kristen Cole to get in trouble.
About last night, Princess.
Princess, I have a message from the Queen.
She's gonna say your father knows, and she's gonna think that he means about
Yeah.
him rather than Damon.
One of them things.
Yeah.
Well, it feels like
She's
no,
not gonna say it
What
explicitly,
happened
is
last
she?
night? So you are accusing me of slanders? You overheard? I only want to help you, Rhaenyra. We drank in a tavern. Several taverns.
Okay, so
It's
they
getting
drank a
late.
lot then.
And I asked to go home.
Wait, she's mad, but she was gonna do it if he was game. This would
Yeah.
have, what they're saying happened would have happened.
Well, I guess because she didn't do it, so she feels
I know,
a
but
bit
her
like-
intentions were there completely.
Yeah, the intentions
you know?
were there. So technically,
It's like-
basically, from her end at least, it basically happened.
I don't know why she's getting so mad. Like,
Because she doesn't want she doesn't want people to know that this happened. They don't want people talking about this happened.
then she shouldn't have done it, should she?
Yeah, she shouldn't.
Abandoned me for some whore.
Why is she so upset?
Don't know.
So you did not... Must I truly refute that? Damon never touched me. It was foolish of you to place yourself in a position where your virtue could even come into question.
I think she's just worried about her. I think that's all it is.
If that lord were to think that you were being sullied.
She has been sullied.
What does sullied mean?
Busted in. Basically. She's pregnant. Imagine she's
I did think
the walk
that.
of shame come into your castle.
I did think, like, oh my god, what if, not him, what if Thingy gets her pregnant? I did think that when she had sex with Kristen?
Kristen Cole, yeah.
I did think, what if he gets her pregnant? Like, how's she going to explain that? Is he in, like, has he done drugs or something?
Milk off the poppy?
It just seems a bit, doesn't seem like a normal hangover. Seems a bit.
He's probably just drank loads, like, ridiculous amount.
Oh, look what he's wearing. Does he always wear that?
My daughter.
Is this some fuck a bitch up suit?
You defiled her.
Oh! Nothing. What does it matter, brother? When we were Rhaenyra's age, we fucked.
They fucked.
What a time for it to freeze.
We was Rhaenyra's age, we fucked. That's probably what.
Come on, no, I want the next part of the sentence.
That's probably what. Imagine that could be what he's gonna say. Who knows? It's Targaryens, man.
It's our way through most of the brothels on the Street of Silk.
We were young men. She is just a girl. Your niece.
Rhaenyra's a woman grown. Better her first experience would be with me than some whore.
What lord will wed her now in this condition?
Who gives a fuck what some lord thinks? You are the dragon. Your word is truth and law. Wed her to me. I want Rhaenyra. I'll take her as she is and wed her in the tradition of our house.
You are already wed.
That didn't stop Aegon the Conqueror from taking a second wife.
You are no conqueror. You are a plague.
Give me Rhaenyra to take to wife. We will return the House of the Dragon to its proper glory.
It's not my daughter you lust for, is it? My throne.
So he wants to be king consort in 2 shows. The Crown and in this.
But I mean, if they wed and then Rhaenyra became queen, he would automatically become king, not even king consort, would he?
No, it'd be king consort. It should have the power, based on what he said anyway in the last episode. King
But
consort.
if he weds Rhaenyra to him,
I don't know how the rules
I don't know how
work
it works
this.
if you're
because
in
he
the
said
same
the
family.
word king consort in the last episode, so it makes it sound like he's not going to have the power. But you know, Dick talks in this time, so I don't know. Little does he know, she's already been sullied.
As you wish, brother.
He didn't even deny it, even though he didn't do it. But like you said, he took responsibility. He was like, the intentions were there, so fuck it. What's the point denying it?
and I guess he thought, oh, if he thinks we've already had sex, I've got more of a chance of wedding her, you know? Whereas if I tell him nothing's happened, he's definitely not going to give her to me.
Yeah.
Give her to me, that sounds awful.
No.
That's how
Let
it
her
was.
wed-
So I
was
think that's
like-
what his goal was. Maybe he doesn't fancy her. Maybe he just wants to, you know, wed her. That's what taking her out, everything was all about. That make you sad because you like their chemistry.
Yeah, as
like
uncle and niece.
How often does he speak the pure truth?
How does confessing to such things serve him?
To marry her.
By reducing you.
He combines in her quite a lot, doesn't he?
Rhaenyra is not innocent.
I think he actually really likes her.
She swore to me that she remains a maiden. And I believe her.
No, she swore she didn't have sex with Damon. That's what she swore.
I think she heard Maiden instead of Damon.
This guy's shitting himself.
He's like,
see his face.
No one can clock onto this shit, fam.
He's shitting himself.
He's gonna lose more than his job. Gonna lose his head.
Oh, I hope not. I hope that doesn't happen.
Damn, man. Like, banging the princess is one thing, but banging the princess when she's supposed to be, like, unsullied and ready for a match or whatever is that he's gonna get the kind of torture I don't even want to know.
Oh, don't say that. I like his character.
Because I wasn't even thinking about that. I just thought, oh, her dad's gonna be pissed or something. Like in general, like you're supposed to be protecting her. What you're doing, but it's actually more than that. It's like some random Kingsguard just took my princess's like wife to be to like make a match or whatever. Yeah, that's mad.
That's why he's shitting himself.
Once belonged to Aegon the Conqueror.
Why do you reckon
Before
he's
Aegon's
eating it
death. The last of the Valyrian pyromancers hid his song in the steel.
From my blood.
Oh, it's got a message on there.
Prince that was promised. And his will be the song of ice and fire.
Jon Snow they're talking about.
Mr. Vanilla.
Even though Arya killed him like
you the burden of this knowledge.
Dagger.
You've yet to ask me for the truth of what happened.
Truth does not matter, Rhaenyra. Only perception.
Were I born a man, I could bear Tim if I wanted. I could father a dozen bastards, and no one in your court would blink an eye.
You're right. But you were born a woman. You will wed Selena Velaryon. And you will do so without protest.
So I can be a remedy for your political headaches.
You are my political headache.
At the side of the dad's side of it.
Literally.
Your hand. He wants Aegon to be named heir, including spying on me to bring about my ruin.
He did warn her, like he did say to her, you have to pick someone, like go out and pick someone.
And now you're just going around fucking the Kingsguard and that.
She's just
gallivanting around King's Landing trying to fuck your uncle.
Like she's I can understand why she's angry, but like he's been quite reasonable with her considering the time.
Considering the time, yeah.
You know,
like other kings would have done worse.
Do you remember when Tywin said to Cersei, "You're marrying such and such," and that's the end of it? And she was just like.
She went mad.
Okay, like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
Like, to be fair,
could you imagine if her dad was Tywin? She'd be pissed.
Oh my god.
I will do my duty as heir, and with Sir Laenor. But you must first do yours as king.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
What, trying to get him to step down or something?
She's gonna fire him.
You are the man that taught me how to be king.
Well, you honour me, Your Grace.
I don't think he's trying to honour you.
I think he's trying to fire you.
How long did it take you to choose yourself over your king?
Your Grace.
But Alicent, she took me through the worst of my grief. She was a calculated distraction.
Oh, he's onto him.
How well calculated it was.
That.
Your judgment has been compromised.
Damn.
But I can no longer trust your judgment.
Otto looks devastated, doesn't he?
He's like, damn, did I play my hand a bit too much there? Literally.
Literally. But to be fair, his daughter is still queen. And that's what he wanted, right?
Yeah. But now he has less power.
I took great care in its preparation.
The heck?
If not brewed properly, it can either prove ineffective or else bear unpleasant.
Brewed properly. I'm sorry, what is that?
Tea, Princess, from the king. It will rid you of any unwanted consequences.
Oh, it's like a morning after pill.
So he doesn't believe her. Even though he listened to her.
Well, just in case, I guess. It's such a weird dynamic because it's like she needs to take that just in case Kristen Cole got her pregnant.
Yeah.
But nobody knows about that. Everyone just thinks it's Daemon, which is really weird. It's like...
And if she takes it, it's like admitting she did something with Daemon. Like, if the dad finds out, so she did drink it.
It could even be a test. That tea could do nothing. It's just a test that she takes it.
Yeah, like, did she lie to me?
It's proof that you're guilty.
It's interesting, because did he do this because, A, he wants to test her and see, like, so did she do something with Daemon? Or... B, is it like you just don't believe her at all and he's like
probably
she
the latter,
might be pregnant
I reckon it's the latter. But it could be A.
Wow.
I don't know what she's looking sad for. You actually did do something. You're lucky no one knows about that.
Yeah. Did she take it? Oh,
we're not gonna find out. She took it or not. She's gonna go to her dad. What is this? Throw it at the wall and
I bet she wants to take it so badly.
Yeah, she's
especially because she doesn't want like children. She should drink it and then just fill it back up with something else.
I wonder if... I can't remember... I really want to talk about the books now, but I know I shouldn't.
No, don't spoil it. We can talk about the books when we've watched the last episode. Oh my god, I love this show so much.
Yeah.
It's so bloody good. The writing is so good. I really want to know how much input George R. R. Martin
and you
has.
know she has to get married to...
yeah, and she agreed, didn't
son.
She agreed as well. She said, like, if you fire... But she basically said, if you fire him as the hand, I'll marry him.
Well, it's kind of already been revealed anyway. It's not really like a big reveal. They've already kind of done it.
Don't say anything.
It's not that a spoiler,
no,
but...
you always do this.
Okay, no, I won't say nothing. I won't say nothing.
You always do this.
I won't say nothing.
You always tell me something, you're like, it's not that big of a deal. And then I'm like, what? Why did you tell me that? Oh my god, I love this show.
It's a good episode,
I don't want to have just 10 episodes. I want at least 15.
15? Damn. You know you got 18 episodes of Daredevil on Disney Plus.
What?
18 episodes of the new Daredevil show that's coming out.
Didn't even know there was one.
But yeah, good episode,
oh my god,
man.
that was so good.
Good episode.
How do they keep making every episode better?
I know, right? Like, even without any action, there's the storyline, the acting, everything is so good.
It's the writing, I think. That's why I said I wonder how
there's
much
no
George
parts
R. R.
of this where it's like, oh, this is dragging. You know?
Oh no, not at all.
Like, you know how some shows that can go on for an hour. There's always bits where they sit there and they start waffling and talking about the sun and the stars and that. Whereas this, everything is every word of dialogue has a purpose. It's to lead into something or to carry something on, or you know, it's so good.
I love this show, and the actors have such good chemistry.
They do.
How do they just pick people out of it?
How bad? It probably feels like he's her dad.
But I mean, like, they all have really good chemistry. Like, Damon has really good chemistry with the king. He has really good chemistry with her. She has really good chemistry with her friend.
Otto's really interesting.
The queen has really good chemistry with the king. Like, it's so funny how they just pick these people based on
Everyone's doing really well.
based on their audition, and then they all just have really good chemistry.
Kristen Cole has really good chemistry with Rhaenyra.
Yeah, he bloody does have good chemistry with Rhaenyra. He must be shitting himself. He must be thankful that Damon took her out and made it seem like he had sex with her, because if it wasn't him, they'd be like, well, who had sex with her then? I mean, if she was to bear a child.
Yeah, Damon. If she was to bear a child, I think no one would have known if it was just. But I think that wouldn't have happened if Damon didn't take her out and get her horny.
Get her drunk, maybe.
Got her drunk, got her horny. She would have been fine. She would have just went to bed and that, you know. But then he got her drunk, got her horny, and then Kristen had to go finish his job.
You have such a way with words.
I'm just saying what happened, that's all. Saying it as I see it, calling it like I see it, you know. But yeah, really good episode.
Really good episode. Really enjoyed that episode. It was fucked, but I really enjoyed it.
Literally fucked. But yeah, like I was saying, I think it's good as 10 episodes because then you don't get all these extra. Like, imagine if it was 50 episodes, they'll probably add all these extra draggy bits like they do.
Yeah, but they might even add like even more intense stuff.
I'd hope so. They don't seem to do that with shows that are an hour long. Each episode is 16 episodes long. But then again, on Netflix, you had those Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. And those were 10 episodes. Actually, no, there were 13. That's probably why they dragged. But yeah, 10 episodes is good.
What do you actually think Damon's intentions were when he took her to the pleasure house?
I don't know. I think he wanted to woo her, and I think he wants to marry her.
So
for
why
power.
did he stop them from? Why did he?
Because I think
pull
he
away?
was actually trying to be decent and not sully her. You know, he just wanted to piss the king off. He wanted to piss the king off. I think that's why they said it. He wanted to piss the king off, and I think he does want a bit of power as well.
And maybe damage her reputation.
Not so much hers. Yeah, hers in order to not so much to because he doesn't. He has any beef with her, but because he wants to damage her reputation so she can't marry someone else, maybe. I don't know.
In real life, if this was actually a real story, he would probably just make Aemon his heir, wouldn't he?
Damon.
Aemon.
Who's Aemon?
The little boy?
Aegon.
Aegon, that's it, sorry, Aegon.
There is someone called Aemon in this actually, but he's not in it yet.
He would probably just make him his heir, really, realistically.
Yeah.
Like, the minute there was like any kind of like she's shagging her uncle, he'd be like, right.
But that's why this story is interesting, because
he's sticking by his guns.
What's his name? Viserys is a different kind of king. He's not like a normal king. He's a little bit, not by much, but he's a little bit more progressive. So that's what starts the whole beef, because he's not like doing the things by the book. He's trying to change things, and when you try and change things, there's always resistance, and that's where the story comes from. And that. But yeah. Anyway,
oh my God, the writing in this is so good.
So good.
So good.
That's our thoughts and our reaction on episode 4 of House of the Dragon season 1. If you liked it, please give us a like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and we'll see you in episode 5. Peace. 0088 here. Brace yourselves, for you are about to witness the epic conclusion of my own version, my own telling of the MCU's Infinity Saga. This is what I would have done if I was lucky enough to be in a director's chair for Avengers Endgame. And if you haven't noticed, I've already made a change with the title. I'd call Avengers 4 Marvel's Avengers The Infinity Gauntlet. And just to clarify, I'm not saying I could do better than Marvel, though I was kind of disappointed with the real movie looking back on it. Hopefully you all won't be disappointed by my take. This is just a fun video and my fun fan fiction telling of the Infinity Saga. Here are the rules. I've got to use everything canonically established in the MCU up until the beginning of Endgame. Any quantum stuff, multiverse stuff, or cameos you might see that resembles the MCU today is all pure coincidence. This has been in the making for a while, and it's crazy just how much of what I've written back in 2019 has come true today. But don't fret, there'll still be plenty of surprises that'll keep my version original.